The journey is never ending. There is always gonna be growth, improvement, and adversity. You just gotta take it all in and do what's right and continue to grow and continue to live in the moment. So, for starting a new chapter of learning, I, Anshika Kumari, being your host for today's event, wants to extend a warm greeting and good afternoon to all of you present here. I hope you all are doing amazing. On behalf of the whole SEMS family, I welcome you all for today's international webinar on the topic digital marketing. And to add our guest of honor and today's speaker, Dr. Meenal Jain, it is a great honor to have you with us, ma'am. We are grateful for your presence. Also, I see a quite number of people are joining. Before I proceed, let me take a brief moment for the introduction of my organization. So, SEMS Welfare Foundation, SWF, is a non-profit entity established to work in the areas of education, social welfare, women empowerment, skill development, and entrepreneurship, livelihood generation and employability, health, research, culture, international cooperation, sports, environment protection, or any other similar sectors. We promote healthy lives, a balanced and an active community, and strong businesses. Now, let me introduce today's speaker to you all, Dr. Meenal Jain. She is an assistant professor at the Department of Resource Management and Design Application, Lady Irving College, University of Delhi. Her area of specialization is environment management and sustainable development. She takes papers at both bachelor's and master's level. Subjects at UG level include digital marketing, resource management, resource and sustainable development, personal finance and consumer studies, entrepreneurship and enterprise management. While at the PG level, she takes paper on research methods, consumer behavior and marketing management, and specialization papers related to the environment management. A strong academician and professional, she is skilled in program evaluation, environmental awareness, and academic writing. She is even you won't believe that she is even a gold medalist in PhD from University of Delhi. Her doctoral research focused on assessment of government initiatives in off-grid social applications for commercial establishments in selected states of India, a stakeholder's perspective. It was a collaborative study with the School of Planning, Design and Construction, Michigan State University, USA, and aimed at studying, monitoring, and assessing the policy aspects in 6 states of India for promoting solar energy at the state and central levels. The study was awarded the prestigious Anupa Sahi Sidhu Gold Medal for excellence in doctoral work at Lady Irving College in the year 2017. Dr. Jean has more than a decade of research experience in teaching, training, and research. She has extensively written for various national and international journals, books, and magazines, and has been guiding researchers, environment management, and sustainable development. She has presented several papers in various seminars and conferences of national and international repute. One of her research papers was selected among the top 20 sponsored research papers globally in the Ajman 4th International Environment Conference, funded by the Ajman government, UAE. Dr. Jain is a member of several professional bodies, including the All India's Women Education Fund Association and Green Education. Now, over to you, ma'am.
Well, thank you, Anshika, for such an impressive introduction. And I thank SEMS organization for having me once again. I've been conducting seminars and webinars for your organization for quite some time, and I must say that you guys are doing a great job. So, congratulations. So today's presentation or webinar is all about talking about digital marketing as a concept. So we all know what marketing is, right? So whenever we are launching any new product in the market, or if we are coming up with any new service that we want our target audience to sort of purchase or to go for, then we need marketing, right? And when we sort of shift that concept to the digital world, to the digital platform, that is called digital marketing. And most of you will agree with me that post COVID we have really got used to using our mobile phones and laptops at a pace that we were not doing before. So digital marketing has become even more important in today's date, right? So I'm just going to give you an introduction or a brief about how digital marketing works and what it is actually, and I'll try to cover what are the types of digital marketing and what are the different platforms that you can do, that you can use to do digital marketing, so to say. So before actually moving on to the concept of digital marketing, let us first understand how a customer reacts, right? What are the different phases that a customer goes through when we talk of buying decision or making an actual purchase. So there's a 5 A's framework that we follow, okay? And this framework basically says that the marketers really need to create a map of the customer's needs and priorities before they launch their product. Because if I do not assess my market and I just launch my product, or I just come to the market without any preparation, then chances are that I'm not going to succeed. So there has to be an assessment of the market, there has to be an assessment of my target audience. Now this is the 5 A's framework, which says that the customer falls in any of these 5 categories. He can be in the category of being aware, appeal, ask, act, or advocate. And we also call it the 5 A's of the customer. The first one, which is aware, it says that if a customer is in this stage, then they are basically exposed to brands. They know that a brand exists in the market. They have noticed, the ads of the company. They have noticed the social media posts, but they are not yet ready to make the purchase, right? So if a new product is coming in the market and, they are heavily advertising their product, then we can be in the stage of being aware that we know that such a company or such a brand exists in the market, but we have not yet decided whether we want to purchase that product or not. Second stage comes of appeal, right? Now, so you will understand that in all these 5 stages, or in all these 5 A's that I've just talked of, you are actually progressing a way forward and you are progressing towards making a purchase, right? So the first stage said that you were aware. Second stage says that the customer now understands the brand's messages. The customer has now started understanding the company's offers, right? And it might become a potential customer of that particular organization. So here what the customer is doing is he is reading the website, he is reading the ads that the company is offering, he is reading the testimonials and so on. So the company has started appealing the customer, right? After that, the third stage comes, which is ask. Now the customer has become more inquisitive. The customer has started asking questions about the company, which means that if I am in this stage as a customer, then I am intentionally looking for information. I am seeking that information, right? I might contact the company via email or a chat option, or I can talk to other customers who have bought this product. So I'm trying to find more information and I'm trying to sort of narrow down my choices in terms of the availability of product. After that comes act. So once I have, sort of acquired the information about the company that I was looking for, I have now taken the decision whether I want to buy this product or not, right? So now the customer is acting. And 86% of buyers are willing to pay more for a better customer experience. This has been proven by different studies, right? So this is a very important step wherein you as a marketer or you as a company want that the customer should take action in your favor. That means the customer must buy your product, right? They must become customers of your company. And the last A is advocate. So once I have bought your product, I do not stop there. I spread a good word about your organization. I advocate your company, right? I might recommend that product to my friends, to my family, to my acquaintances, to my colleagues, right? I might share the posts of the company on my social media channel. I might submit a testimonial, right? So you can see how the customer's journey has progressed from being aware to advocating the company. These are the 5 stages that a customer generally passes through, right? And it is the job of the marketer, so to say, to bring the customer from awareness to the stage of advocacy, right? Now this is a very interesting fact. This picture is basically telling us what is happening on internet in every 60 seconds, which is 1 minute. Now if you look at the figures, it tells you that in every 60 seconds we are having 3.8 million search queries on Google,
Madam,
right?
still you are in the appeals slide. Could you move on to next slide? That slide
Sorry.
it is not. So you are explaining that the slide appeal slide is visible. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Now it is visible.
It is visible. I am sort of moving my slides. Are you not able to
But
see?
yeah, yeah. Now it is visible. Go on, go on.
Okay, all right. Is it the problem with others also? Is everyone able to
Mm,
see the slide?
yes, ma'am, it is visible.
All right, all right. So here I'm giving you a very interesting fact about what is happening on internet in every 60 seconds. And before trying to understand why digital marketing is important, it is very important to understand what is happening on internet. So every 60 seconds we have 3.8 million active search queries on Google. We have 1 million logins on Facebook. 18.1 million text messages have been sent over different channels like WhatsApp, right? More than 3 lakh people are scrolling on Instagram, and this is just 1 minute data. So you can just imagine the power of internet. Because internet is one thing which is globally present. It is, it has integrated the entire world. The planet has shrunken, and all that has happened because we have presence of internet, right? So now coming on to what is digital marketing. So any activity that a company uses to promote its products or services to improve its market share is called marketing, right? And traditionally we have had a number of marketing channels. If you open the newspaper in the morning, you'll see n number of ads being there. If you open the television, you will see so many ads being telecasted. And on radio, if you are traveling and you're listening to FM, then you will see that there are so many ads being run on different radio channels. Now all these have been the traditional channels for marketing which have been used by marketing managers. And although all these options still exist today, we still have ads in the newspaper, we still have ads on TV, on radio, on these channels. But from the advent of internet, it has led to a shift in the way how the companies have started reaching consumers. So companies have now moved beyond the traditional channels, and that is where digital marketing comes into picture, right? So companies have now started reaching out to customers through internet, and they have not limited themselves to just newspapers or TV or radio. So digital marketing is that form of marketing which involves the use of various channels like websites, social media, search engines. And when we say search engine, the one thing that comes to our mind is Google, right? So Google is definitely one search engine, but there are many more beyond that. And we have different applications. So anything that incorporates marketing with customer feedback, and there's a two-way interaction between the company and customer. That is the motto of digital marketing, right? Now, when digital marketing started back in the day, email was a popular marketing tool in the early days of digital marketing, and slowly the focus shifted to search engines. Now, if in today's date I have to say which is the digital marketing channel which tops the list of marketers, I would say that is search engine marketing, right? And what is search engine marketing? I'll just come to that in a bit. And smartphones and other digital devices which are handheld, they have made it such an easy job for the companies to market themselves, and they can reach the customer within seconds. All that is because of the presence of internet. And there's a very interesting fact which I've taken from a study which says that 70% of individuals make buying decisions usually on their phones before they actually hit the purchase button, right? This did not happen before we had smartphones in our hand. We were relying more on doing surveys, going to shops, actually feeling the product and making a buying decision. But now in today's date, you will see so many people are buying even clothes online, right? All the youngsters that are there in the market, they are doing most of the purchases on online channels, on online platforms. So 70% of individuals are making their buying decisions on their phone before actually making the purchase. So what exactly is digital marketing? It refers to the use of digital channels to market your products, right? As simple as that. So when you use any digital platform to reach out to your potential customer, That is called digital marketing. And it can involve the use of different channels like websites, mobiles, social media. And when we talk of social media, there is no dearth of social media channels. You have Instagram, you have Facebook, there is LinkedIn, Twitter, Pinterest, and so many more, right? There are search engines and other similar channels. And so it is not that companies are only doing traditional marketing or companies are only shifted to, purely shifted to digital marketing, but there is often a combination of traditional and digital marketing in any marketing strategy that you see. But the focus has now become more on digital marketing. Why? Because internet is now there in everyone's hand, right? And a lot of times we also call digital marketing as online marketing because we are promoting the brands using internet and other forms of digital communication. And so any marketing campaign which appears on your computer or your phone or your tablet, that takes form of digital marketing, right? And it can be in the form of videos, it can be in the form of display ads, they can be search engine marketing, they can be social media posts, etc., etc. And the aim of digital marketing is that you have to build a brand, right? The aim of any marketer, be it a traditional marketer or a digital marketer, right? The aim is that you must build a brand which the customer is looking forward to. You must build a great customer experience, and all this will lead to having more customers to your organization. You will have more brand loyal customers. Now if you look at the evolution of digital marketing, these are just some of the milestones that I have listed here, but there are many more. So in the year 1990 there was a launch of this search engine known as Archie, and in 1994 Yahoo launched itself, and in 1998, after 4 years of its coming into being, it launched its web search, right? So I mentioned that Google is not the only web search. We have a web search of Yahoo, we have Bing, which is a very common search engine. So there are many search engines which are available, but yes, nonetheless, Google has actually become synonymous with a web search engine. So 1998, Yahoo launched its web search. In 2003, WordPress was released. Spotify was launched in 2008. I'm sure a lot of you are using Spotify to listen to music. Then 2010, WhatsApp was launched, which I will say that was a milestone in the history of digital marketing. And in 2013, it was acquired by Facebook. So these are some of the milestones in the history of evolution of digital marketing. Now, talking of what is the objective of digital marketing. So as I said, the customer falls into the 5 stages of the value journey, the customer value journey. So based on which stage the customer is, the objective of digital marketing will depend on that, right? So first of all, I need to create awareness about my product. So once I'm aware, so let us take an example of Maggie noodle, right? I'm sure everyone eats Maggie. So when Maggie launched itself, the first objective was to create awareness, right? So awareness means that the potential customers are aware of such a such product in the market, that I know there's a brand called Nestle which has come up with a product called Maggie. So that's called awareness stage. Second stage is creating interest. That's a very important objective of digital marketing, that once the customer is aware, you have to create interest in your product. So I knew that Maggie exists. Now the stage has to come wherein I start liking Maggie. So that's called creating interest in your product. Third stage is of building preference. So if there are two products available in the market, there's Maggie and there's Yippee noodles. I should prefer Maggie over Yippee. That's the objective of digital marketing. That's called building preference. Okay. And I'm not saying that Yippee is bad, and I'm not saying that Maggie is good. I'm just trying to, make a point that what building preference means. And finally, when I prefer a particular product, whether I'm converting that preference to actual action or not, that is the objective of digital marketing. So I have to actually create potential customers to actual customers. That's the objective of digital marketing, right? Now there is a very thin line between internet marketing and digital marketing. So internet marketing is only advertising on internet, whereas digital marketing can take place through mobile devices on any platform, right? So even if you are getting an SMS, that's a part of digital marketing, right? So there are some differences between traditional marketing and digital marketing. So if you look at traditional marketing, definitely your reach is limited. So for example, if I talk of newspaper, right? And if you have given ad in a local newspaper, then definitely your ad is limited to that particular audience which is having access to that local newspaper. Whereas in digital marketing, the reach is maximum. Sky is the limit. You can reach the entire world with just a click, because it's online, it's available to everyone. Traditional marketing is a little less versatile, whereas digital marketing is more versatile because you have different ways in which you can give your ads. You can have a video, you can have a post, you can have a reel, and you can have a number of things. Now, in traditional marketing, there is a delayed communication. So, for example, you want to give an ad in TV. So, first of all, you have to prepare a script, then you have to shoot the ad, you have to edit the ad, you have to talk to the people who will broadcast the ad on the channel, and so on and so forth. So, it will take about a month or 2 or 3 or even more. However, in digital marketing, the communication is instant, right? So if I am a digital marketer and I want to send any message to my customer, I can do it within seconds. I will not have to think twice. So there is instant communication in digital marketing, and this is the need of the hour, right? Then in traditional marketing, we have lack of real time results, whereas in digital marketing, you have instant real time results. That means you can do real time data monitoring. You can keep a track of how many people are visiting your website, how many people had a look at your Instagram post, and so on, right? So there is a real time monitoring. Traditional marketing is definitely a little more expensive. If you have to give ad in newspaper, TV, radio, you'll have to spend. Digital marketing is a little more cost efficient. Why? Because you do not have to pay anything to put an ad on Instagram, right? And these are just some examples. Definitely, there are channels in digital marketing also which require you to pay, but nevertheless, the amount of money that you are paying in digital marketing is still very less than traditional marketing, right? Traditional marketing may it is difficult to reach target audience. Now, for example, your target audience might be teenage girls, right, or teenage boys, and if you're giving an ad in the newspaper, you do not know whether it has reached your target audience or not, whether that teenage girl has even read your newspaper or not. But in digital marketing, you can do targeted marketing. You can do focused marketing. You can send emails to just those people who are your potential customers. So these are some key differences between traditional marketing and digital marketing, and these are some examples of traditional and digital marketing channels. So when we talk of traditional marketing, we have outdoor billboards, posters, magazines, newspapers, catalogs, so on. And in digital marketing, we have social media platforms like Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter. We have website, we have content marketing, affiliate marketing, search engine marketing, and so on. Now, both traditional marketing and digital marketing, they have their pros and cons like any other thing. So first, talking of traditional marketing, the pros as that it's impactful and easy to understand. And definitely, if it's a print material, it's more permanent, it's more memorable. However, if we talk of the cons of traditional marketing, very difficult to measure the campaigns, it's often expensive, and there is no direct interaction with the consumer. Similarly, digital marketing also has some pros and cons. If we talk of pros, there are more options for engagement, right? So there is no one single channel which is called digital marketing channel. There are n number of ways through which you can do digital marketing. So there are many more options for engagement. It gives you easy options for measuring your campaigns, and you can do clever targeted marketing of your product. However, if we look at the cons, sometimes digital ads can be annoying. So for example, if I'm getting 100 marketing emails in my inbox every day, chances are I'll not even see one, right? I select all, I delete all. So at times it becomes annoying. So the task of the marketer, the digital marketer, is that the customer should actually look your ad. The customer should actually see your mail. So that is where the creativity of the marketer lies, that how to make my customer see my ad, right? Another con is that it is less permanent and it's constantly evolving. By the minute it's evolving, right? So you have to be on your toes. Now, there are different types of digital marketing channels. Like, first of all, I would say that this is the first point of contact between the company and the customer, which is the website, right? So today, if so I have a lot of students in my audience. So I would ask you, if you want to take admission in any particular college or university, what is the first thing that you are going to do? And I'm sure you will say that I'm going to check the website of that institution, right? So this is most often the first point of contact between the customer and the company, and it is the centerpiece of all your digital marketing activities. And if we look at a website in itself, it's a very powerful channel because it gives you a lot of scope to showcase your offering, right? You can execute a variety of online marketing campaigns through your websites, right? A very important thing in website marketing is that, and this is very important in today's date, that it should be mobile, ठीक है? अगर आप वेबसाइट को अपने मोबाइल पे ठीक से ओपन नहीं कर पा रहे हैं या वो ठीक से दिख नहीं रही है ऑन योर मोबाइल, देन chances are people will not scroll down. This is an example of a website marketing where, and I have shown the homepage of a company which is, having to do with research and making your purchases easy. So they are into home and garden, they're into software and services, and you can see their offerings on the top of their homepage. This is another example of a website marketing wherein they have testimonials also on the right hand side, right? So they are trying to tell you how their customers are happy with their offering. So this is also one of the marketing gimmicks that companies use, that the marketers use. Another channel or another way to use digital marketing is through emails, right? And it is still one of the most effective digital marketing channels. So the concept is you send a promotional message and you hope that your target audience or your prospect clicks on that mail and opens and sees it, right? Now, a very important thing to note in email marketing is that you must individualize the content. Now, can anyone tell me, are they allowed to speak? Anchika, are they allowed to open their mic and speak?
No, ma'am, but they can ask they
Okay.
can
They can
write
type
in
in
the
the
chat
chat box.
box.
Okay.
Yes.
So, have there been instances wherein you have got emails with your names? For example, I'll give you an example of today morning itself. In my inbox, I had this email from one of the food services, Swiggy, and they mail me, "Hi Meenal, are you feeling hungry today?" So that is called individualization, right? So when you read such a message, you feel that yeah, this mail was created for me only. So that's the impact that such an email has on the target audience. So you must individualize the content, right? And there are some points or factors that you must keep in mind while you're crafting a good marketing campaign, which is you must segment your audience. You must send the right message to right people. So if you are sending me a mail which does not concern me, chances are I'll not see any email that you're going to send me in future, right? So send the relevant campaign to the relevant people, to the right people. And once again, your email should look good on mobile. If the email or the picture that you have in that email does not open well on my mobile, then I'll skip the content also, right? These are some examples of email marketing. You can see there's a picture at the bottom. On the right hand side, it's more of a text kind of an email. Some emails you'll see which are only pictures and no text, right? So all these types of emails have their pros and cons, and you have to see which one fits best for your particular campaign. Now, another very important channel is search engine optimization. And search engine optimization basically means that, so I'll ask you a question. When you give a search on Google, how many of you will go to the second page of that? I want a raise of hand.
We will go till 10, madam.
Sorry?
Till number 10. Till 10, I will go normally.
Okay, I have one response and he's saying he'll go till the 10th page. I want another raise of hand, letting me know who will go to the second page. Do we have any hands, Anshika?
No, ma'am, still there is no hand.
No hand, right? So you can just imagine, we do not have time in today's date. We do not have the patience to go even to the second page. And in the digital marketing circuit, there's a joke going on that if you want to hide a dead body, the best place is to hide it on the second page of Google search, right? So search engine optimization is tailor making your engine, your website, or your technical setup in such a way that if any customer gives a Google search or any search engine search, your company should come on top of that search result. That is the motto of search engine optimization. And when you are able to do that, your website will have more traffic, more people will visit your website, right? Now, this is the example of search engine optimization, that when someone searches for any particular thing, your company or your offering should come on top. That's called search engine optimization. And they are very many technical setups which digital marketers do to bring you on top. I'm not going into the details of how you do that. There are many softwares also which you can use to do that. So I'm just giving you a brief intro of how, what it is supposed to do. Then we also have a paid search or pay-per-click option in digital marketing, wherein you have a sponsored result on top of a search engine results page. So I'll show you the example. This is the example. You might have seen this word ad written in the side of your search results. This is nothing but a pay per click ad. So whenever any customer is going to click on this ad, the marketer has to pay, right? This is why it is called pay per click. So talking of social media marketing, most of our awake time, billions of people are spending on social media, be it Instagram, be it Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Pinterest, and many more, right? So this is the most popular digital platform in today's day, and you will see many companies have come up with social media campaigns for their offerings. There's very one interesting campaign which was recently launched by Zomato, and they had collaborated with one other organization, and it went something like "दूध मांगोगे दूध देंगे, खीर मांगोगे खीर देंगे." Right? So this was nothing but a social media campaign which hit the customer really hard, right? And which social media platform you're using, it actually depends on what is your goal. So if you're looking at more professional kind of audience and you are into that sector, then you might want to go in for LinkedIn. If your target audience is more of the youngsters, the college going students, then you might want to go in for Instagram, not even Facebook. We could say Facebook has taken a back seat and Instagram has taken a the front seat. Now, these are some examples of a social media marketing post. So we have an Instagram post, we have a Facebook post, and you would have seen many more such posts, including reels and shorts and whatnot. Right. Then there's something called affiliate marketing, wherein there's a third party involved, right? So you would have seen there are many influencers in today's date on Instagram. And when influencers promote your product and your product sells, then you give commission to the influencer every time your product is sold, right? So this is another way of doing digital marketing. Then mobile marketing, definitely the core of digital marketing. It can be done through SMS, through notifications, through mobile app alerts. So for example, if you look here, one example is of an SMS. Another one is for the app notification, right? So through even these app notifications, you're doing marketing. And when the weather is good, it's about to rain, Swiggy would message me, "Hi Meenal, are you feeling hungry today? Would you like to have some pakoras?" So I keep getting those notifications, right? So this is nothing but digital marketing. Then we have display marketing, display advertisement, which is typically shown on top of another website. So if you look at the slide here, the ads which you're seeing on top of this website are called display ads, and when you click on these ads, it will take you to another website, which is the actual website of the company, right? So these were the different marketing channels, and through this hour-long session, what have been the key learnings? That digital marketing involves marketing to consumers through any number of digital channels. It is commonly executed on websites, on mobiles, on social media platforms, and it's a very broad field. Unlike traditional marketing, it's a very broad field, and you can use any form of digital marketing, be it email or social media or content marketing or affiliate marketing, right? But at the same time, one of the biggest challenges that the digital marketers are facing is how to set themselves apart in a digital world. Because see, digital world is oversaturated with ads. If you even scroll down Instagram, you will see 10 ads in 50 seconds or in 60 seconds. So the world of digital platforms is oversaturated, and it's the job of the marketer, of the digital marketer, to see how they can stand apart, right? That is the challenge that lies with digital marketer. So this was all from my side, a very brief introduction about digital marketing, because it's such a deep world that you can just keep on digging, and as much as you dig, you learn more, you learn something more, right? So this is a very brief introduction to digital marketing and what are the different channels. If there is any question, I'll be happy to answer.
Wonderful knowledge given by you, ma'am. I hope our audience learned many new things from this session. Once again, I would like to thank you for joining us and sharing your experience, your precious time and knowledge with us. So, ma'am, there are few questions which I think our audience will they want to answer. So the first question is: do digital marketing is taken fully over traditional and offline marketing?
No. So as I also said in my presentation, it is not that companies have entirely shifted to digital marketing. So Namneet, do you read newspaper or do you watch TV?
Yes, ma'am.
Right? So do you see any ads in newspapers and TV? I'm sure you do, right? So traditional marketing still exists. The question is how to combine both, right? The question is how to powerfully combine both, that you reach just the correct audience through that combination. So no, digital marketing has not taken over traditional marketing completely, but definitely it has taken an upper seat. It has taken an upper hand when it comes to marketing. Why? Because people now spend more time on their mobiles, so it really makes sense that you spread your wings in the digital platform. So that's my answer to your question.
It was very effective for our audience. That was a very good piece of advice. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for answering the questions and thank you for answering it later also. Again, thank you all for attending today's webinar. And if you have any additional question, you can contact or email or telephone ma'am. We are happy to provide additional support to you. Thank you so much for cooperating. So stay connected with us for new learnings. I, Anshika Kumari, your host for the day, signing off. Have a wonderful day. Thank you everyone for joining us. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you everyone. Have a great day. Bye bye.